Hey everyone, this is Funny Animator Jim TV here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do the beginning of Min Capture type's Darker Side, or Min Capture's Darker Side. That's probably a better one to go for. Well, it's basically the same thing. So, I'm going to show you how to get 2 moons in this speed run. The first power moon, and also a second moon, which is also pretty tricky. So the first thing you would do is come around back here, get those 3 purples right there. Then you'd come this way, and get those 3 right there. Then you'd come up here, and instead of capturing the chain chomp, which is discouraged, you'd come over here and do this. Whoops, excuse me. So basically you want to line Mario up. You want to line him up in between these 2 pieces of green ivy. You want to get him in between. And you want to wall jump off of this middle of this rock, basically. You can go a little bit to the right. This sort of square piece of rock right here. You want to wall jump basically off this. So let's try that. Like that. Well, I messed up there a little bit because I was a little too far back. This really isn't that hard. Like there, I just did it. So basically you want to dive to the right. So wall jump. So basically you wall jump right off of this area right here. And then you wall jump and then dive this way. Right about towards this darker part of the rock right here. So now you're up here. So that's the first part. Now, you gotta come over here. And come up here, and then you're going to triple jump over this. Whoops. Okay, so you don't want to fall down here. Well, I mean, you can. It's not terrible. You just got to get back up. Now, that was a little too far back. Like that. That part really isn't that hard. So now you got to get up here and do a triple jump. 1, 2, oh, come on. So really, this part isn't that hard, so just wall jump right off of that area right there and then dive there. So, you're just going to get up here, and now don't do what I did the last 2 times, just do a triple jump. Delay your cap dives as much as possible. Now you come over here and get those 3 purples right there. Now you're going to stand on this part of this rock that's a little less steep than the rest of the rock, and you're going to stand at the bottom of it and do a triple jump. And wall jump off this and get up here to this top thing right here. And now you're just going to jump and land on top of the fossil, and then get up here and get that checkpoint. That's why we came up here, just to get that checkpoint. So now you're going to come down here, come back down here. Now here we're going to get 2 moons. The first one we're going to get is just an ordinary moon, just in the overworld. The second one is the first moon. Well, technically the first moon, but I mean, it's not really. So, what you're going to do, see right where I'm standing, see right here, there's this little patch of grass that's a little bit brighter than the rest of it. A little bit lighter. Not really brighter. Here, you can see, right here, I can't really outline it with the cursor, because it's not letting me for some reason. Yeah, I can't really outline it. I don't know why. But as you can, I'll outline it with Mario's feet. So you see, I'm outlining it. There's that little rectangle that's a little bit lighter than the rest of the grass. So what you want to do is ground pound right in the center of it. Well, a little bit to the left. A little bit to the left of the center. Just keep ground pounding. A little bit bottom too. There you go. And then you'll just clip through. So just keep pressing B, and you'll be here. So then you see the treasure chest, you want to go parallel to the treasure chest. So you go this way. Whoops, don't clip back and bounce. So this is water here. It looks invisible. So now there's an invisible platform. See how there's this corner right here? There's this corner right here. Basically, in this area, there is an invisible platform, and you can just jump onto it like that. So it's like a solid block. And what you're going to do from here, the first moon we're going to go this way, the second moon we're going to go that way. So basically that crease that line in the water. That's where this invisible platform ends. So you want to do a triple jump off the edge of it. It's not too precise. And just dive onto this little shaded part here. Now you're going to stand on the right of it, and then face left, and do a ground pound into a dive. Just to get up here. And now this is interesting. You want to stand like a little bit under the rock to the right. This rock close to us. You want to stand a little bit to the right of it and under it. And now you're just going to press Y. And what I'm going to do is, you're going to start sliding backwards towards those chain chomps. And how you steer yourself, you just tap left or right. So you just tap on the control stick. You don't hold an up or down direction. You just tap straight left or straight right. So I'm going to press Y. Now you wait a little bit until you start sliding. And now you're moving. So I'm just going to tap right to move right a little bit. So I dodge past this chain chomp. Tap left and right. Tap left, tap right. So tap right and you'll move right. Okay, so now I'm moving towards this rock. And now you want to, right about here, snapshot. And then you want to press B and then snapshot. One after the other a couple times. So snapshot buffer. Until you see a white puff of smoke. Right there. Now you want to snapshot buffer one more time. Like that. And now you want to hold upright and cap dive. You'll be able to do a cap dive and then into another cap dive. So press B. So hold upright and then press B. Aww. Well, okay. So that's what happens when you fail it. If you're too low to the ground. So all you gotta do, if you fail, you just gotta come down here and retry. So again, you just ground pound right in the center of that, or a little to the left. Get up on this invisible platform and then do a triple jump. Whoops. Okay, so you see I was a bit too far forwards. So just do the triple jump. Like that. Get here on the right, do a ground pound jump, do a dive. And then stand under the rock, and then press Y. So when you're tapping, so right here, when I'm tapping right, I'm just tapping right on the control stick. I'm not holding an up or down direction, not tapping up right or anything. And same thing for left. So when you tap right, you'll move right. So again, thing here, snapshot, just keep snapshot buffering until you see the white puff of smoke. Right there. And now I'm going to cap dive into it. There you go. Okay, now we're in here and just jump around and you'll get the move. So that's the first part. Then you can just come out of here. There's no collision on the back side. Alright, so now that's the first part. And now you're going to do the same thing. So just ground pound left here and you'll be out of bounds. Alright, so now you're going to make your way onto that invisible platform again. Right here. And now you're going to stand right about here and first, just throw your hat, get a couple of the purples, one or two maybe. And then do a ground pound jump into a cap dive. Ground pound jump. And you'll be over it. Oh, okay, that's another thing. There's a really weird death plane right there. And you'll just spawn at the checkpoint again. So there's a really weird death plane. So you just get up here. Just do a ground pound jump into a cap dive, set of cap dives. Now the camera is really strange. You gotta sort of go a little bit to the right for you to be able to change the camera. And then just grab those other two. You need all of them. You need all the purples. Just don't go too far forward or you'll die like that. Now turn the camera like this and just hold left until you start falling. And then cap dive forward. So I'm going to hold left, swim. It's falling. Dive. Okay. You'll barely scrape the top of the water. And then you want to get just a little bit below. Just get a little bit below the crease of the surface. And then just do a couple quick... Okay. I was in snapshot mode too long there. Okay, so just ground pound. Just do a ground pound jump to get over this. Just get as much height as possible so you can change the camera. And then swim left, and then just do cap dives, and then just do quick swim. So Z, L, and Y. Quick swim about 3 times. Then you'll get behind here. Okay, good. Okay, so now you're going to cap throw to get those 3 purples. And then you're going to stand, you're going to turn the camera up like this, and you're going to stand at about the back right of this rock, and then throw your cap inwards, and then jump as soon as the cap returns, and you'll be at this back right corner. Now you got to kind of go in a 9 shape, so here's the bottom of the 9 in the corner. Then go around like this, and then jump, and you'll get the moon. So that's basically it. So you gotta stand at the back of that rock. If you stand directly under the center, you won't get it. You gotta stand at the back so that you can successfully clip upwards. So then after this, you'll see that pillar is kind of wonky, and you're sort of inside this rock. So all you gotta do now is just warp to Fossil Falls Heights. That's why we got that checkpoint, because if you didn't get that checkpoint, you would have to do an incredibly hard jump to get back up. So now all you gotta do is just continue the run like normal. And that's about it. So thanks for watching. Hope this helped. Bye.